Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got a video today from Alpha Central.
You want her to be skinny, or you want her to be thick, or you want her to be fat, or you want her,
No, I want her skinny.
So you want her skinny?
Yeah, skinny girlfriend.
What do you consider mommy? Do you consider mommy? What is mommy? Am I skinny?
Mama, you pretty.
Sit back. You ain't gotta go over and hug me and tell.
This little young gentleman knows his way around women already, right? She asked a question. He knew he was gonna get in trouble. What did he have to do? Give her a compliment immediately. Mom, you're pretty.
Tell me that, Jace. What I know you said I'm pretty, but what do you consider me to be? Am I skinny? Am I fat? What do you consider me?
You are getting fat, but I love you. I'm just saying you are getting a little fat.
Okay,
my
so
little
you
man.
don't want a girl my size.
What?
I'm just saying.
I love you. I'm just saying
No,
you
baby.
getting a little big or something. You getting
love
like
kids.
that. You getting big like that. Yeah.
Hey, at least the kid knows what he wants, and he's being honest
Get him
as
big,
well.
Mom.
Three things he
Big.
has me this time.
I know it.
What do you got?
I'm going to do something that women can't do.
Okay.
I love this.
You drink coffee? There are women that drink coffee. Just because I don't drink coffee don't mean there aren't others.
I love that like everybody's doing this from like old to young, black to white, and all Asians and stuff. And women just keep failing.
Women that drink coffee.
Failing.
Is it chewing your toothpick? Because I'm betting there's some butch women that chew toothpicks. Grow a beard. I'm in perimenopause. I can grow a beard if I want to.
I told you, I can do stuff that she can't do.
What are you talking about? You still
You know
ain't
what I'm
done
talking about.
nothing.
We
What
do,
do you?
sir.
You haven't
do.
done anything yet.
I think he proved his point. The video speaks for itself.
This fool gonna tell me I got an attitude because I want a man that's 40 and up with no kids. And he got all these kids.
You do got an attitude.
Don't.
You do got an
No, I
attitude.
don't. No, I don't.
So here's my.
Ain't nothing wrong with me wanting a man with no kids so we can have kids.
You want a
You're 40.
seasoned man. You want a seasoned man, 40 and up, with no children.
That's right.
Like,
that's right.
good luck
that's
with
right.
finding that because
I will.
You wait
I
till
will.
but you
I
wait.
don't want no
So
man
wait a
with
minute.
a whole bunch of kids
So
already.
Sean, you wait till we get on the. So we get to this date. We've been talking for a week
I
on the
don't
phone.
care.
You ain't say nothing
Yeah,
about no
yeah.
kids. Nothing
That's
like
why
that.
we on a date. We
Okay,
getting to
so
know
we on
each
a date.
other. Now you
So-
know what I want.
Okay, and you recording? You how old? And you recording?
That's right. I'm
Exactly.
recording.
How old? And you recording
Because I
me?
want everybody to
You
see
recording me?
that this man calling me, telling me
You are.
that
You are.
I'm
You are.
tripping.
You are.
just
You
because
You are.
my standards
You never,
is I
ever-
want a man
Yo,
that
the
don't
percentage
have no kids.
the percentage of you finding a man.
Brother, this is like one of those toxic ones, not the the confused normal one. So you're not gonna be able to educate this one.
With no kids, 40 and up, is super low.
No, it's not.
Good luck with
No,
that.
it's not.
Good luck
No,
with
it's
your
not.
journey.
No, it's
you
not.
wasted
No,
my
it's not.
time.
No,
and
you
ain't
wasted my
You
time.
wasted my
No.
time. You,
He wasted my time.
Hey, you know what? It's whatever.
You can leave. You can leave.
Oh, so now you got
can
attitude.
leave.
So now you got
No,
attitude.
I ain't got no attitude.
Okay, well,
you
let's
don't want
see.
to tell me I got
Okay,
an attitude,
well,
but
let's
that
see
don't
how you
mean I
feel.
got an attitude.
Okay, well, let's see
Just
when
'cause
you
say I got
you
an
gonna
attitude.
find a man with kids.
I bet you
40
I
and
will.
up.
I
You
bet
gonna
you I
find-
will.
all right,
I don't want
whatever.
no man that got
You know
all
what?
these kids
I don't know where
hopping
you going.
around.
I bet you
Where you
better vote.
going? Where you going?
Look,
You literally just told the man to leave.
and goodbye.
Well, goodbye.
She wants a well-seasoned man that's over 40 and has no kids. She has a better chance of finding Bigfoot.
Well, I'm a little skinny, so if I needed to be, y'all gonna chip in?
If they accept food stamps for solely.
Food stamps for a
Yeah, I got.
I'm gonna have my crackers?
Yeah, they gonna fill it up with peanut butter. You know what I'm saying? They had it
Okay.
Or, hear me out, just commit to a workout routine that'll help you achieve the body you want instead of begging for money to get a BBL.
You should be hopping into my bed like that.
If I could.
What are you doing tonight?
Don't know.
Okay.
For now.
Okay, let me get your number.
I'm alright, thank you.
Is it the bush?
Yeah, I'm good. I got a girlfriend.
Oh, does she have a bush?
Yeah, I think so.
Girlfriend or not, I don't think anyone would say yes, especially if you have all of that hanging out.
If you had a kid and they were doing against what you just
Back in the day, women used to actually care about their bikini lines.
selling them
Until they clean their life up, yeah.
You're a bad parent. Wow.
Okay, listen, let's dive into this just a little bit. My daughter calls me up and she's like, hey, Dad, you know, I'm still going to be doing but I'm kind of thinking about not doing it, right? I would say, yes, absolutely, don't do it. In her situation, she's like, no, he would totally be cool with it.
You're saying you would disown your child. You're saying you would say, be gone, child.
What was the context? The context is until what?
The question was straightforwardly asked. If you found out your daughter had friends, what would you do?
And I
you
said,
were saying,
until she cleaned up, I would not be participating with her or allow her in my life.
You said you would probably easier for her.
Why is that awful?
Because you're not supporting your child anymore.
Yeah, I'm not supporting bad, horrible decisions that they're making.
But you shouldn't disown
I'm making
them.
them face consequences.
Trust me, my parents did not support any of the horrible decisions I made. Thank God.
Decision doesn't make them as a whole, though.
Yeah, the thing
You all know better. You literally told me you know for sure what you're doing is bad and you're just going to do it anyway. And then you're like, Dad, support it. It's crazy.
Are they really shaming him for wanting the best for his own daughter? Maybe they shouldn't become parents themselves.
I am once again begging straight men on dating apps to describe what they have to offer.
So I have a new car. It's a year old. I play guitar. I'm pretty good at it. I'm starting my own business. My fans bought me an office. I'm doing great on social media. Here's my TikTok. And here's my YouTube. I'm kind of artistic. I have colored pencils. I lift weights. I know how to cook. I'm starting a life coaching practice because I'm great at emotional communication. And I keep the house pretty clean. Also, a lot of women think that I'm pretty attractive. So the woman I'm looking for doesn't use voice when she's angry.
Sounds like he's offering a whole lot, but as usual, the real question is, what does she have to offer?
You see a plus-size baddie
Always the tortas.
on a dating app, are you swiping right or left?
Personally, I'm gonna have to swipe left. I don't know, I'm just a really outdoorsy person. I'm a fit person, you know, I play soccer, so I think that's my answer.
You would not date someone plus-size?
I would not, yeah.
Do you think your boys would roast you if you ended up dating a plus-size girl?
They're gonna roast me.
You can't blame him for wanting someone more like himself, because I doubt a plus-sized baddie will be up for the hobbies he enjoys.
I had crossed some boundaries.
I like bowling. You don't need to be too fit for bowling.
We didn't, as a couple, cross any physically, but between the concerns she already had and some of the things that I said, she decided to essentially test my own convictions. So we're on a car ride home together, and she just looks at me and says, you know, we're already thinking about getting engaged, and we're thinking about getting married, you know, fairly soon. I'm probably okay if we go ahead and sleep together now in light of that. And that's something that we'd talked about early on, you know, waiting, saving ourselves for marriage. And so that's the conversation we had. And she decided to put it into the test, and I failed. And
whoa. Diabolical to be using your vagina to test this man, and in this such men want sex. If we can get his sex a little bit earlier than marriage, we're gonna probably go for it.
Dude, run from this.
Yeah.
Run from this, okay? Just run from this. Because here's the deal. It sounds like you are in a relationship with a very manipulative person.
She's not the right woman for you if she makes you do something like that. I hope he finds someone else that respects his beliefs.
All married women, by the way. The entire video is just her with her married girlfriends taking pregnancy tests before they fly back home to their husbands. She pinned this comment reading, "I'm not sure how people interpreted this as you all hooking up with random men on your trip." How else was this video supposed to be interpreted? The whole thing is just a humiliation ritual for these feminists to put their husbands down because they get off on stuff like that.
He mentioned that there are married women in this video, and all I see are sad, divorced cat ladies. But maybe I'm looking too far into the future.
The idea of them making stupid videos like this, why?
Can we please normalize men coming up to women again?
No.
I'm so annoyed that the feminist movement and all these like very entitled females now made it like almost basically impossible for a man to never not seem creepy. And I'm just like, here, like, what the heck? If you don't come up to me, I think you're a weak man. And you may not be. You probably aren't, because it'd be impossible for every man to be a weak man, especially at the gym that I go to. But, damn. The feminists really, really ruined men need things. Shame on you, feminists.
She's blaming feminists for being single. Maybe try approaching men for once in your life.
Right. So not be a miserable person like the feminists are also. Because you're doing the exact same thing they're doing, making stupid videos on TikTok complaining about others and not taking any accountability.
Life and stop complaining.
You told your man to cash out you some money, but you didn't give him an amount. How much are you expecting?
I'm expecting at least $300 or more.
500.
500.
They just want to seem like they're like worth that much. No, girl. No one's ever sent you $500.
500.
American dollars?
Yes, American dollars. 1,000.
Sure.
Your girl said cash out her some money, but she didn't give you an amount. How much you sending her?
$1.50. $15. A dub. I might send her a little 100.
Probably like 100, a little yard.
150. Enough for a damn chocolate milk.
Enough for a chocolate milk sounds pretty fair. Every other answer just makes them sound like gold diggers.
Well, the other ones were $1. So.
You think you're a catfish or not?
No.
You don't think you're a catfish?
No.
I fuck with the confidence still. So we're gonna go out to random people and ask them whether you're a catfish or not.
Okay.
That's cool?
Yeah.
Catfish.
Bro.
Catfish.
Catfish.
Why?
What happened?
What do you mean?
She blew up.
I don't know. Just, you know, you done your makeup slightly different as well. I'm sorry, you're a catfish. I'm not buying into it.
So what do you rate it in the video? What do you rate it in person?
In the video, you sold me, so I'm gonna say a good 9.
Okay.
In person?
6.
This is exactly what you get when you combine Snapchat filters and way too much makeup.
Hey, Eliza.
What?
Do you remember the day you were born?
No, but I remember when the earth would open and I crawled out of hell.
Lady, maybe you need to reevaluate your parenting skills. If the kid is saying things like this now, imagine when they're a teenager.
I want you to understand.
Okay.
A man who has to put himself in the top 10%, top 5%, top 3%, top 1%, automatically he has to go raise another man's child, and he does not even get his own biological child. That's a bad deal.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
It's all about you and what you want. This is part of this high value thing. It's made women say, "Ooh, I want that lifestyle, but I'm not even willing to give the bare minimum." So let's ask this question. You're 29 with an 8-year-old, and you don't want any more kids. There's a 26-year-old, no child, and she wants 3 children, and she was raised to be a housewife. Why should he skip over her to get you?
Okay. I see what you're saying.
But why should he?
I can't think of a good reason why a man would choose her over a woman like that.
He actually got through to her.
Needs to rethink her value and quick.
What I mean by that is if what you were looking to do is talk to someone about your case, maybe sort of get a better deal or some sort of offer, you can plead not guilty today. That does mean, ma'am, are you in a bathrobe with no clothes underneath, scratching your boob? That's not appropriate for court.
No.
Okay, we're going to put you back in the waiting room. Go try again, you know, put on some other sort of outfit, and then we'll bring you back over and still try.
Bathrobe, scratching your boob with a bonnet on in a court hearing. Yes, I understand court hearings are now online and on Zoom and stuff sometimes, but it's a court hearing.
Try to get you done today, okay? But you are in court, man. All right?
That judge definitely has more patience than I do. I mean, how can someone show up to a court case looking like that?
How old are you guys?
How old do I look? Be
27, 28?
25.
27?
26.
Can I side? 35?
You look 35.
Wait.
And a rough 35 at
sidebar
that.
with him really quick?
Yeah.
Sorry. You always go, like, whatever you think.
I was going 4 years younger.
What did you just say?
Ouch, and his guess was still lower than mine.
Can I have a hug?
Yeah.
What? I can't hug it?
No.
Why?
What you mean, no? You sleeping together?
I don't care. Can I have a hug?
Shawty.
He's weird. What the? He's gonna come home
My girl. Yeah, defend your man.
with me tonight either way.
Lady, she's not weird. In fact, the only weird person in this clip is you for flirting with a taken man.
What the is up with men not being able to hear?
Honestly, it's not even as much that we didn't hear you the first time. It's more like it was so random and off the wall and subject changed so hard that we have to say huh just to give ourselves a couple seconds to shift gears, realize what you're talking about, and then come up with an answer. Because we can completely shut off our brains, no problem, and you guys can't seem to do that. You're constantly talking in your head and you're like speaking, and then 10 seconds later it's just like a sharp right into some other conversation, and we're having trouble keeping up with what just happened.
True.
So we say huh or what to
I'm always like, because I have horrible hearing. I'm always doing this. I just lean a little bit more and just do this. Not that I'm trying to be an asshole or anything. Like, what did you say?
give us 5 seconds to shift gears and realize that we're changing subjects to something completely unrelated, and then we have to come up with a proper response.
The simple answer is, it's hard to keep up with sometimes. Some of you women need to just slow down.
It's like, I swear, I don't know if these are actually like skits or not, because we've seen so many different ones with different fruits and different, like, you know, women and men, and it's the same. But I know it's true because I've actually done this with my mom. When I was younger, I always, you know, I always is like, oh, I love picking fruits. I know mom taught me how to pick fruits. You know, I love fruit. I love eating a lot of fruits. So I'd always grab fruits. And me and mom would be right next to each other doing it. And I'd be like, oh, look at this one. This one's good. I think it's the best one. She's like, nah. And I'm like, what? Okay. I'm like, it looks exactly like the one you put in the bag. And she was just like, it's not good. And I snuck the one in the bag and gave it to her. And then she tossed it to the side. It's sad. It's sad. Even my own mother. May she rest in peace.
That looks like an exhausting life. Living with someone who always thinks they're right can't be fun.
Fellas, if you dating a girl and you finally decide to go around her family and ain't nothing but women, that's your sign to run.
Run.
Okay? Her mama don't got no man. Her grandma don't got no man. Her great grandma don't got no man.
Aunties got no
don't
man.
got no man. The friends don't got no man. Nobody, the god sister don't got no man. The best friends don't got no man. Ain't nothing but women. Run. Don't stick around and get her pregnant, because them women got mouths on them. Don't no men want to be bothered with them.
True.
Nobody got no man. Why would you stay? Your fault, goofy.
She makes a valid point. If no other
Stop
men are
being
interested
goofy.
in staying with them for the long term, why would you be?
Could you imagine if this was a man measuring a woman's waist or asking her cup size before even asking her name? That man would be canceled.
If women keep doing stuff like this, then maybe we should start bringing out the weight scale more often.
We do.
You telling me I inspired you to turn your mama in for selling them food stamp?
Yeah, you did, bro. Because I didn't know what to do. And I said,
that was wrong in the mother. Yeah, they getting you 60. They getting you what?
Yeah.
60,
I don't know how much they gave her,
5,400.
but
a month?
I know I would have been hungry
she
like
could say,
that.
she listen. Yeah, man, your mama low down and wrong in the mother. Boy, no wonder you sitting around at 30 years old doing what you doing, calling in on your mama. You can't help but be a rotten. Look like your rotten mama done y'all. Boy, great. Say, man, I'm glad you done that. Did they put that in jail?
They about to.
They about to? Good. Now you make sure you go see. You hear me? You that way. While your mama in jail, y'all can mend the relationship. She go be the best mama she can be in jail. Jail ain't bad for everybody, especially for parents who go to jail.
This.
So yeah, now you make sure you go see her and try to keep some money on her mother books. But yeah, I'm proud of you turning that in. She know goddamn I'm proud of you.
That must have been tough turning in his own mother.
Shout outs to Charleston. Shout outs to the brother. Yeah, when people are doing wrong around you, call it out.
But the man did the right thing.
Man, this is a good ass camera. Holy cow.
Mi vida. ¿Una receta? Yo también me voy a poner a ver recetas, ¿oíste?
Viendo una receta, mira. Viendo una receta de que mañana te quiero hacer un pollo diferente.
Pollo diferente. Yo también me voy a poner a hacer receta para ver si te va a gustar.
Mira, ve.
¿Ah?
Estoy viendo una receta.
Sí, dale, tranquila, tranquila.
Just wait until she realizes there's a mirror right behind her. I can only imagine her reaction to this clip.
There is a difference between looking good and looking like you are still available even though you are in a relationship. So when you say it's scary to men if you are that good looking, that's only the case if you belong to the streets.
Some women just need to learn how to dress more appropriately. Simple as that.
What were you saying?
I was saying I think the dryer's messed up. Like, my clothes are shrinking.
The dryer
Clothes shrink, girl.
or the refrigerator?
May the brother rest in peace.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend anyone repeating this to their wife, even if it is true.
What's the manliest thing about you?
I ride a motorcycle. Drink whiskey, eat steaks.
How do you feel about women?
What's the secret?
I mean,
What do you want?
me, I want a provider and a protector.
Like literally the two things that all women always say about men.
We can go for a ride. We can do pizza. We can do barbecue. We can do cuddles. We can watch a movie.
That's what we would do.
Yeah, coffee. Not gonna buy you a house. Not gonna buy you a big giant ring. I'm not gonna buy you a car.
Really?
Yeah.
This is very disappointing, Freddie.
My man Freddy Krueger has the right idea. Money shouldn't be the
Yeah,
end-all
standards.
be-all in a relationship.
Drink?
You know, I would love...
I don't need a whole life story, just yes or no.
Yes,
Drink?
a little baby one. Thank you.
Some questions just need a yes or no answer. Easy as.
So the girl in my comments that said that my husband would leave me because I decided to be a housewife. You were right. I realized after I read your comment that I am totally missing out. I should be in an office pretending to like Janet and her cats. And I should totally be sitting in traffic for 45 minutes, crying in my casual, but not really casual, cheap office outfit. And I just cannot thank you enough for waking me up to the fact that the life that I have today, making a homemade soup for my husband, waiting for him to get home from work, was the wrong thing to do. I should have kept on hustling to my office job. I should have kept being friends with Janet, who only has a cat, and she was gonna be such a good influence in my life. And I just
Poor cat.
probably wanted to be like Janet, but I decided to find a husband who protects me and provides for me, takes care of me, loves me, honors me, admires me. That was really stupid of me, so...
I think the person who made that comment might have lost their husband to a woman just like her. Karma has clearly caught up with her much sooner than she anticipated.
Men shouldn't be watching while in a relationship. Thank you. Thank you. And women shouldn't be making in a relationship. Why?
I don't know why people react like this when it comes to this topic. The second one is definitely worse than the other.
True. Whoa. Damn.
Oh my god. Ryan, I have to go to work. Take this off now.
I can't take the wrap off. Someone has to do it.
This is so freaking embarrassing. I cannot believe it.
You know what's more embarrassing? You or him on those photos posing in a Speedo? My man. My man. Oh, man.
No man will ever consider flirting with her with that new ride.
And I've got some news to do.
What?
You know yours and Mum's anniversary is coming up.
Yeah.
Mum said if you get her one more bad present,
Yeah.
she'll burn it.
Right.
So I'm thinking we should get her a candle.
They might as well just get her a flamethrower as well.
Donald
My girl.
Trump, you are known for your terrible haircut, and now I can see why. Your hair sucks. You look like Justin Bieber caught on fire.
What's the difference between a wet raccoon and Donald J. Trump's hair? A wet raccoon doesn't have $7 billion in the bank.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong. Lady just got destroyed by a man with a wet raccoon on his head.
Good. Good. What's going on here?
We hungry. Very hungry.
It's all the kids. Like, what are they doing here?
What you mean what they doing here? I thought you was gonna feed her.
This is a skit. Yes, I know.
My baby's hungry.
I can't feel like, hey, well, look, this is the first day. We got to get to know each other before I even get in your kids.
Baby, this is a package deal.
Package
You're my
deal?
kid.
We're not doing this where you bring your kids here to get.
You got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then like a grown ass adult right here, and like another one back
like,
here.
Nah, I ain't even got money for that. And
like 6
he
kids.
He can pay for his own meals. 12. He is not 12. He got a beard.
He's 12.
Nah, we not doing it, all right?
Are you serious?
If you wanted a free meal, you could have texted me that you wanted a free meal. Yeah, I gotta. This ain't. I'm sorry. I gotta go. Hey, brother.
Walk away, man.
We said we hungry, okay? I got time for. Hey! You don't want to know what happened to the last dude that stepped out on the bill, all right?
Let him know, Daddy.
You gonna pay for us. We's hungry.
Tell him, Daddy.
Okay, since it's the first day, I feel like we can make things work. You know what I'm saying? See how it goes. You know what I mean?
Y'all like that kid?
Yeah. Cool.
Come on.
All right, let's go. Make good decisions.
Fucking day. Run!
This is clearly staged and a skit, but this feels a bit too real. Some women really show up to a first date with their kids and still expect the guy to pay the whole bill.
Shout out to that one brother that called the cops on his mother about the food stamps thing. That's probably a hard thing to do, right? To call out your family, to call out the people you love, to call out the people that raised you for doing bad. But you doing that makes you a good person, makes you a better person. That's all you can do, is try to be a good and better person every day. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that, and I'll catch you guys next time.